Indiana University Bloomington students took to the streets in solidarity with the LGBTQ community this afternoon. This all comes after a trans student claims he was discriminated against on campus because of his gender identity. And just last month, Bloomington officers arrested a woman for stabbing an IU student in what they called a racially motivated attack. Our Nico Panisi spoke with protesters about why they feel there needs to be major changes at IU.
Standing up for transgender students at Indiana University Bloomington.
We are very fierce advocates for LGBTQ+ rights, and we believe that students on campus deserve to feel safe and supported in their identity.
A crowd of dozens, signs in hand, marched across campus and gathered for a town hall where speakers shared their experiences being queer on campus.
From a murder attempt on an Asian student to burn mezuzahs during the holiest Jewish holiday, to a trans student facing extreme harassment to the point where they believe their life is not worth living.
At the center of the afternoon was Declan Farley. The IU sophomore identifies as trans and queer and says campus has not felt safe for him the past 5 months. He says starting in August, his dorm mates would yell slurs, bang on his door, and leave trash outside his room.
And it made me feel really unwelcomed, and I ended up attempting to take my own life in October due to all of this.
When he reported the harassment to the school, he says the administration handled it poorly.
They reacted not in a timely manner. I was told it was due to lack of communication, and they said everybody makes mistakes. And I was like, as a student tries to take their own life and is being harassed and doesn't feel safe on campus, mistakes aren't okay.
WRTV reached out to IU Bloomington for comment about the recent discrimination. In an emailed statement, a spokesperson said, quote, "We're deeply committed to maintaining a caring, inclusive, and safe campus for all students. The university encourages students to stand up for their beliefs, exercise their right to free speech, and advocate for change." But student Ava Roblero believes the administration needs to be doing more to combat this discrimination.
Simply to acknowledge it, at least, or to say that it's not okay and not ignore it, which I think is a big problem, is that we know it's here and we have the materials needed to fix the problems or even address it, but we're simply not doing it because it's an inconvenience.
Working for you in Bloomington, Nico Panisi, WRTV.
IU Bloomington has a care team that works to connect with students who may need additional care or support. The university encourages any student experiencing harassment to report it to the bias response team.